Here we go again, sports fans. I'm Ernie Harwell. And welcome to Atlanta Braves baseball. Keep your windows open and let the baseball in. We've got plenty of action here on APBA. We're coming to you from out here at the park. Today, the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers will test the Braves at home.
It's opening day. Both teams steady in their blocks, and the long race begins in a few minutes. This is the first of a 3-game set.
The Braves take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. Anderson has set his opening slate. Bream at first base. Lemke at second. Belliard, the shortstop. Pendleton at third. Across the outfield, in left is Nixon. In center, Gant. And over in right, Justice. Olson is behind the plate and pitching for the Braves. The right-handed chucker Smokes. When he's in command, he'll make you look foolish. He will be facing Dodgers starter, right-hander Hershiser. So settle in. We're ready to start this game. Sachs to lead it off for the Dodgers. He gets his share of hits. Catcher Olson sets his target. Smokes
Winds up.
line to left center. Giving chase is Gant. He hightails it to the track, and he snares it on the fly. Gant really picked it. A fine running catch. One down. Now at bat, Shelby. A valuable bat. The batter stands in. Right-hander Smokes. Ready. He delivers. He goes down on strikes. 2 away.
Gibson
Gets set to bat against Smokes. 2 down. Kirk can be dangerous.
Gibson
Stands in. Smokes is ready to fire it in. The pitch.
Gibson
It's a ground hugger towards second. Lemke picks it up and flips to first. Routine. 3 down. For the Dodgers. 3 up, 3 down. Dodgers, nothing. Braves coming up. For the Dodgers. The Dodgers take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. Anderson has set his opening slate. Guerrero at first base. Sachs at second. Anderson, the shortstop. Hamilton at third. The outfield consists of Marshall in left field. Shelby in center field. And
Gibson
over in right. Socha is behind the plate and on the mound for the Dodgers. The right-handed Hershiser. It can be tough to make contact off him. Nixon will get it started for the Braves. The switch hitter will go to the first base side of the box. Nixon, recently known as a solid hitter. Nixon knows how to get on base. Nixon steps in. Hershiser ready. Now Hershiser pitches. Swung on. Routine fly to left field. Marshall drifts over. He's under it. No trouble. And he covers it. And there's 1 away. Now at bat, Olson. He has not been a hitter of late. He stands in. Hershiser gets set to work on him. The offering from Hershiser. There's a bouncer to the left side, right where Anderson is stationed. He takes his time with a peg and puts Olson away easily. 2 away. Pendleton walking up the bat. Capable of some fine hitting. Hershiser gets set to pitch. Hershiser comes to the plate. And it's chopped down the first base line. Guerrero covers it and touches the bag. 3 away. So the Braves go in order. No score. The top of the second inning coming up. Marshall, Guerrero, and Hamilton to bat next. Marshall to lead it off for the Dodgers. And he hacks from the right. He has the talent to do some damage. The hitter stands in. Smokes staring in, ready to work. Smokes winds and fires. There's a little blooper down the right field line. It might drop in. Justice has a long run. He gets there. One down. One down. Guerrero, the hit for the Dodgers. Bats right. He has the talent to do some damage. Guerrero has patience. Pedro waits. Smokes poised. The pitch. It's a shot to left center. Gant is over. Still after it. And he makes the running catch. Two down. Hamilton is now up. Jeff has a lot to prove. Hamilton gets in there. Olson crouched down now. He cranks and fires. Smokes fans him. Side retired. So the Dodgers go down 1-2-3. No score here after 1.5. For Atlanta here in the second. Justice, Gant, and Bream. Here's Justice to lead it off. He bats left-handed. Dave has been a reliable hitter. Justice relaxes himself at the plate. Catcher Sosha sets his target. The pitch. Swung on, foul tip. Held by Sosha. Strikeout, one away. Gant is now up. You don't want to pitch carelessly with Ron. Hershiser focuses in on the target. He comes home. Just off the corner. A base on balls. That was Gant's first walk of the season. Next up, Atlanta hitter Bream. He can surprise you at the plate. Hershiser steps off to bring Gant back to the bag. Now he's back on the rubber, still eyeing Gant. Hershiser prepares to come home. The pitch. One hopper back to the mound. Hershiser up with it. Throws to first in time for the out. Gant moves to second on the play. Two down. For Atlanta, 2 outs. Runner on second. Lemke steps up to face Hershiser. Unreliable at the plate. Gant at second can go to warp speed. Lemke steps in. Hershiser staring in, ready to work. Gant now with an aggressive lead. He wheels and deals. Lemke hits a frozen rope. Straightaway center. Right there is Shelby. And he gloves it for the putout. That's 3 away. That'll do it for Atlanta. Nothing across. One left. Dodgers due to bat. Smokes will now face the bottom of the Dodgers lineup. Sosha, Anderson, and Hershiser coming up. Sosha will start the third. He can surprise you at the plate. Mike steps up. Smokes will go to work on him. Smokes winds up. Soft liner to right toward the gap. It drops in front of Justice, and Sosha is aboard with a single for Los Angeles. The first hit in this game. Anderson, bat in hand. He's earned his reputation at the plate. Sosha on first is not speedy. Right-handed Smokes goes to the set position. The pitch to Anderson. It's in the dirt. Back to the screen. Sosha moves into scoring position. And they score that a wild pitch. And accurately so. So Anderson steps back in. Smokes on the rubber. Glances back at the runner. The pitch from Smokes. This one is creamed. Nixon turns and runs. He can't get it. Sosha is around third. He'll score. Nixon picks it up and fires it in. A two-base hit for Anderson. So the double scores one, and the Dodgers go ahead by a run, 1-0. Third inning. Pitcher Hershiser to hit. The Dodgers have no outs. Anderson on second. Oro taking his first at bat of the season. Oro steps up. Smokes staring in, ready to work. Infield looking for the bunt. The pitch to Hershiser. It's bunted down the third baseline. Pendleton charges. He gloves it. Throws over to first and gets him by a step. Anderson crosses to third. One away. Anderson on at third. Up by one. The next Dodgers batter is Sachs. He's their leadoff hitter. Smokes put on the rubber. Poker face as he gets Olson signed. Infield deep. Anderson down the line some at third. Smokes comes to the plate. It's a high fly to right. Justice camps in his tracks and he drops it. Anderson scores. Now he quickly wings it back to the infield. Sachs has to hold it first. That was deep enough, so they score that a sac fly. Justice picks up an error. He was just a little casual making that play. That'll give Anderson a few more gray hairs. And the Dodgers add to their lead. This ball game now 2-0. Shelby's up for Los Angeles. One gone. Sachs on at first. Olson crouched down now. The pitch. Shelby lofts an air ball to left. Nixon can't range over. Nixon says he'll take it and just barely does. A little snow cone in his glove. That's out number 2. Sachs gets back to first. Gibson is up next. Kirk waits. Smokes will go to work on him. Space on the right. Sachs leading off. Smokes over the offering. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. 3 down. The half for the Dodgers. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. They leave 1. They slip into the lead. Braves on the short end, 2-0. For Atlanta, it'll be Belliard, Smokes, and Nixon. To get it going for the Braves here, Belliard, right-handed batter to face Hershiser. Unreliable at the plate. He stands in. Right-handed Hershiser goes to the set position. He comes home. Belliard dribbles one to the left of the mound. Hershiser can't reach it. Anderson charges in, grabs it, and throws in one motion, or tried to. The ball travels about 3 feet, and Belliard is on at first. That should be an error on Anderson, and it is E6. No one out. Third inning, 1 on. Pitcher Smokes up. John taking his first at bat of the season. Hershiser will go to work on him. Infield playing in a few paces. The pitch comes in. Smokes swings. It's hard and long. Sending Marshall back. Will it be deep enough? No. Marshall is there. He squeezes it. That's out number 1. Belliard is at second. He'll go back to first. Now coming up, Nixon. Batter facing Hershiser. Sosha crouched down now. First baseman Guerrero holding the runner on. Here comes the pitch. Popped up in foul territory. Sosha scrambles back toward the screen. It's playable, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2. Olson's up. Olson steps up to the plate. Hershiser gets set to work on him. First baseman Guerrero is on the bag. Hershiser kicks and deals. Cut on. Way out in front. That's 3 away. For the Braves, no runs, no hits, 1 error. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still stands 2-0. Braves down as we head for the top of the 4th inning, and that closes out the early innings of this game. Marshall, Guerrero, and Hamilton due up for Los Angeles. Marshall to lead it off for the Dodgers. He bats right. Catcher ready. He delivers. Paints the black. Strike 3 called. 1 down. Here's Guerrero coming to the plate. Right-hander Smokes ready. Smokes delivers. Guerrero waves at 1 in the dirt, and he's a strikeout victim. 2 down. Two outs. Next up, Hamilton. Hamilton settles himself in the box. Smokes is ready to fire it in. Here's the delivery. Hamilton lashes 1 to right. It falls, and Hamilton is on with a single. Now coming up, Scioscia. Batter ready. Smokes staring in, ready to work. And now the pitch. Lined hard over first. Justice races over. He cuts it off in the corner. Hamilton is around third. They're waving him in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate, and Hamilton's safe easily. And Scioscia holds with a double. So the double scores 1, and the Dodgers now lead 3-0. Well, Anderson's up for Los Angeles. Scioscia standing out at second. 2 outs. Smokes prepares to come home. And they are putting Anderson on. Intentional walk, setting up the force. Anderson will let Smokes take his chances with Hershiser. The Dodgers have 2 gone. Scioscia at second. Anderson at first. Next up, pitcher Hershiser. Smokes staring in, ready to work. He brings it in. Hershiser goes down swinging. That's 3 away. For Smokes, strikeout number 6. That'll do it for Los Angeles. A run on 2 hits. They leave 2. They inch away from the Braves. The score is 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Braves now send up the heart of their order to face Hershiser, the 3, 4, 5 hitters. Pendleton, Justice, and Gant. Pendleton will get it started for the Braves. The switch hitting Terry will bat left here. Batter set. Pitcher Hershiser set to go. Hershiser now on the ground, back through the box. Sacks, gloves it, spins it, fires. Long stretch. Just nips Pendleton by half a step for the first out. One out, 4th inning. Atlanta now sends Justice to bat, hitting from the left side. He's their cleanup hitter. The hitter stands in. Right-hander Hershiser ready. Here's the pitch from Hershiser. Lifted high to left. Marshall drifts over. Plenty of room. And he makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out. All right, Gant gets set to face Hershiser. Right-handed Hershiser goes to the set position. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Gant ready to take on Hershiser again. Right-hander Hershiser ready. Hershiser over the offering. Pulled sharply to Hamilton. Room service bounce. The long throw to first. And they get him. 3 away. Hershiser sets them down in order. We've played 4. Braves down 3-zip. Los Angeles now will send out the top of the order. Sachs, Shelby, and Gibson. Here's Sachs to lead it off. Steve can hit. Sachs waits. Smokes ready. And the pitch comes in. Sachs got under it. It's drifting near the stands past first. Bream is there. He has it. 1 down. One out. Here's Shelby to hit for the Dodgers. He can surprise you at the plate. Smokes looking in. He brings it in. Grounded toward third. Pendleton feels it. Fires. Got him. And that's the 2nd out. Gibson walking up the bat. Smokes prepared to work. Here's a pitch from Smokes. Gibson hits a little fly to left. Nixon is racing in. He won't get it. Gibson takes a big turn, but holds first for the single. For Los Angeles, 2 down, 1 on. It's now Marshall to bat. Smokes is ready to fire it in. First baseman Bream holding the runner on. And a pitch, fly ball to straightaway left. Nixon is there, waits, and makes the catch. 3 down. For the Dodgers, no runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. They cannot add to their lead. Braves trailing by 3 as we go to the home half. Bream, Lemke, and Belliard to bat next. Bream leading it off. Bream can get on for you. Batter facing Hershiser. Hershiser will go to work on him. He delivers. And it's popped up behind home plate. Sosha making the call. And the catch. 1 away. Lemke getting ready to go. Right-handed Hershiser goes to the set position. Hershiser into his motion. Delivers. Hit hard toward the gap in right center. Shelby is racing back. He won't get it. It's off the wall. Shelby chases it down. Lemke cruises into second for Atlanta. The first hit in this game. The Braves have 1 out. Runner on second. Right-handed batter Belliard now walks out to bat. Belliard 0 for 1. Raphael steps up. Pitcher Hershiser set to go. Here's a pitch from Hershiser. It's blooped to short. Anderson reaches to his right and hauls it in. And that's out number 2. Next up, pitcher Smokes. 2 down. Lemke on second for Atlanta. Hershiser looking in. Quick move to the plate. It's a slow roller toward Hamilton. He charges it. Barehands it. Makes the off-balance throw to first, and he gets him. That'll do it for Atlanta. Nothing across. 1 left. They had a chance but could not convert. Braves behind the Dodgers. 3-0. The Dodgers will have Guerrero, Hamilton, and Sosha here in the 6th. Guerrero to lead it off for the Dodgers. Right-handed batter to face Smokes. A trusty bat. Pitcher Smokes set to go. Smokes winds and fires. Guerrero is called out on strike. One away. We have Hamilton to bat for the Dodgers. He has not been a hitter of late, although he has delivered in this game. Jeff steps up. Smokes staring in, ready to work. The pitch. Off balance swing, missed. Strike three. Two away. Now coming to bat for the Dodgers, Sosha. Mike waits. Right-hander Smokes, ready. Here's a pitch. Slash toward short. Belliard jumps. Hits over his head. Single for Sosha. Mike with his third hit in this game. Anderson is up next. Anderson steps up to the plate. Smokes set. Smokes kicks and deals. On the hand, popped up. Pendleton is waving off the others. He's under it. He puts it away. The half for the Dodgers. No runs on one hit. They lead one. Braves trailing by 3 as we go to the home half. The Dodgers will face the top of the order here in the 6th. Nixon, Olson, and Pendleton. Leading off, Nixon. Capable of some fine hitting. Hershiser prepared to work. Hershiser over the offering. Loop to left toward the gap. And it jumps for a hit. Marshall gets it back in, and Nixon is on at first. No one out. 6th inning. One on. It's now Olson the bat. Gregg is not a slugger. Olson stands in. Hershiser poised. Nixon 2 full strides off first. Hershiser comes to him. Grounded deep into the hole. Anderson is over. He's got it. The long throw to first. One down. Nixon moves up. For Atlanta. One out. Nixon on at second. Pendleton gets set to face Hershiser against Hershiser. He'll bat left. Terry 0 for 2. Pendleton in the box. Catcher Sosha sets his target. Nixon trying to look casual as he edges toward third. He cranks and fires. Over but low. And Pendleton takes first. And that's only the second walk issued by Hershiser. That was Pendleton's first walk of the season. Justice steps up to face Hershiser. He swings from the left side. One down. Runners at first and second for Atlanta. They'll have to work around Justice's power. Batter set. Hershiser climbs the mound. Hershiser comes set. The runners take their lead. He delivers. Justice hits a frozen rope. Straightaway center. Right there is Shelby. And he gloves it for the putout. Both runners are tagging, but they're holding them as the throw comes back in. Two on, first and second. Two down, down by 3. The bottom of the 6th inning. Gant up to hit. Gant gets in there. Hershiser is on the slab, checks the runners. The runners take their lead. Hershiser kicks and delivers. Swung on. It's a high fly to shallow center. Shelby runs in on it. He's under it. And makes the catch. That's 3 away. That'll do it for Atlanta. No runs on one hit. 2 left. An opportunity wasted. The score still stands 3-0. Braves down as we head for the top of the 7th inning. For Los Angeles, it'll be Hershiser, Sachs, and Shelby. Pitcher Hershiser to lead it off. In the box now. Olson sets up. The pitch. It's skied. Belliard is backing up. Waves off Pendleton and takes it in for out number 1. Sachs is up next. The Dodgers can count on him. Catcher Olson sets his target. Now Smokes comes home with it. Fastball. It's a number to the left of the mound. Belliard charges. Picks up the ball barehanded and bounces it in the dirt. Safe. Bream can't dig it out. That should be an error on Belliard. And it is E6, and that's the second error for the Braves. Shelby comes up the bat. You don't want to pitch carelessly to John. Pitcher Smokes eyeing Shelby. Now he's ready. Sachs bluffs going. The pitch pulled hard. Down the line to right. Into the corner. Sachs racing for third. Shelby headed for second. Sachs flies toward home. He will score. Justice plays the carom. The throw to third. The relay. The slide. And he's safe. Slid around the tag. Triple and an RBI for Shelby. So a run scores on Shelby's first triple. This ball game now 4-0. Now coming up, Gibson. Kirk can be dangerous. He does strike out. In the box now. Smokes looking in. Braves playing for the out at first. The pitch. Gibson swings. That's pretty well hit. Deep toward the gap in right center. Justice going back. Will it or won't it? It will. A 2-run homer for Gibson. So they collect 2 on the Gibson homer, his first home run of the season, and the Dodgers take a big lead, 6-0. Marshall, bat in hand. Batter up. Smokes prepared to work. The pitch. High and tight. The ump says ball 4. And Marshall will get down to first. And that's only the second walk issued by Smokes. That was Marshall's first walk of the season. Guerrero is the next hitter. Smokes gets set to work on him. Smokes deals. Just off the corner. A base on balls. That was Guerrero's first walk of the season. Hamilton getting ready to go. Smokes gets set to pitch. The runners take their lead. Smokes comes to the plate. Ground ball to Belliard. Could be 2. Flips to Lemke at second. Over to first. Not in time. Marshall moves to third. Sosha is now up. Right-hander Smokes ready. The pitch. Way outside. Sosha draws a base on balls. That fills the bases. That was Sosha's first walk of the season. Two outs. 3 runs in. It's now Anderson the bat. He swings from the right side. Dave ready. Right-handed Smokes goes to the set position. Smokes winds and fires. Loop to left toward the gap. He'll have to hurry, and Nixon takes it in. That'll do it for Los Angeles. 3 runs on 2 hits. The Braves made an error. 3 left. So the ship is sailing, and the Braves are not aboard. Braves down 6-0. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. The Braves will have Bream, Lemke, and Belliard here in the 7th. Bream starts it for the Braves. Bream can get on for you. Now Hershiser ready. The pitch. That's high in the air to right center. Gibson goes back for it. Up against the wall. Gibson times his leap and comes down with a glove full of air. A round tripper from Bream. So Bream has his first homer of the season. They are finally on the board, but they still trail by 5. Lemke is now up. Hershiser gets set to pitch. The pitch. And he walks him. Mark Moses down to first. That was Lemke's first walk of the season. Belliard up there. Sosha set. Hershiser into his motion. Delivers. Just catches the plate. See you later. 1 away. Next batter, Smokes. Right-hander Hershiser ready. Braves manager Anderson looking at his score sheet. Anderson is recalling pitcher Smokes. Smith will now hit for him. That's right. He grabs a bat, heads out. So Smokes goes 7. The game for Smokes, 6 runs, 5 earned on 8 hits. A homer. He stands to lose it unless the Braves can make up the 5-run deficit. Smith comes up the bat. Hershiser gets set to work on him. The pitch. Bang to right, and it drops. Gibson takes it on the hop. Empty. As the throw comes in. And Barnett is on with a single. Next up, Atlanta hitter Nixon. He has the talent to do some damage. He stands in. Hershiser looking in at the target. The pitch to Nixon. It's a shot to left center. Base hit. Marshall is racing over. He cuts it off deep in the gap. Lemke is around third. Smith is around second. The throw comes into Guerrero, and they're holding Lemke at third. Nixon loads them up for the single. Olson comes out to face Hershiser. Bats right. Base is full. 1 away. Gregg steps up. Hershiser on the rubber. Dodgers playing for the double play. The runners take their lead. Now the pitch. It's grounded into the hole. Scooped by Anderson. Spins and throws to second. And he gets him. But a run scores. There was no chance to get 2. But they still trail by 4. The Braves have 2 down. Runners at first and third. Pendleton walks up. Pendleton with dependable power. The hitter stands in. Sosha set. The pitch comes in. Rope to second. Sachs stabs out. He's got it. The half for the Braves.
2-3.
And 0. They leave 2. They had good chances for more, but still trailed by 4. Braves down 6-2. Los Angeles due up. Hershiser, Sachs, and Shelby to bat next. Stanton is coming on to pitch for the Braves. For Stanton, this is his first appearance. He's a southpaw. They get it going. Hershiser. Stanton takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. He stands in. Now Stanton ready. He lets it go. High fly ball to left. Nixon drifts over toward the line. He's under it. And makes the catch. 1 down. Now coming to bat for the Dodgers. Sachs. Olsen sets up. Stanton comes to him. Sachs doesn't offer, and he draws a free pass. That was Sachs' first walk of the season. Now at bat, Shelby. Stanton prepares to come home. First baseman Bream right on the bag. The pitch way over his head. Olsen scrambles. Sachs moves into scoring position. And they score that a wild pitch. Shelby ready to take on Stanton again. Stanton will go to work on him. Sachs stretches his lead off second. The pitch popped high to the left side. Pendleton drifts back. Back. He stabs for it and makes the catch. 2 away. And Sachs holds at second.
Gibson
up there.
Gibson
steadies his bat. Olsen crouched down now. Sachs trying to look casual as he edges toward third. Quick move to the plate. Swing and a miss. Hang up a K for Stanton. That's 3 away. For the Dodgers, nothing across. There were no errors. 1 left. The score still 6-2. Braves trail. The Braves will have Justice, Gant, and Bream here in the 8th. Justice starts it for the Braves. Justice can get on for you. Right-hander Hershiser ready. Hershiser winds and fires. Healthy cut by Justice. He's out on strikes. 1 down. Here comes Gant to take his cuts. Batter ready. Hershiser staring in, ready to work. The pitch comes in. Hit hard toward the gap in right center. Shelby is racing back. He won't get it. It's off the wall. Shelby chases it down. Gant cruises into second. Bream, bat in hand. He already has a home run in this game. The batter stands in. Hershiser comes set. Speedy Gant edging toward third. And the pitch. High fly ball to left. Marshall drifts over. Plenty of room. And makes the catch. Gant is tagging. But the coach flashes the stop sign as the throw comes in. Lemke walking up the bat. He already has a hit in this game, a double. He stands in. Catcher ready. Gant extending his lead. Now the pitch. It's up to the right side. Guerrero feels it and touches it up. And that retires the side. The half for the Braves. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. Braves behind the Dodgers. 6-2. The Dodgers will have Marshall, Guerrero, and Hamilton here in the 9th. Here's Marshall to start it off. Olsen set. Now Stanton pitches. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Marshall rounds first. Gant takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Marshall holds with a single. Guerrero is now up. Stanton comes set. First baseman Bream right on the bag. He delivers. Guerrero shoots it toward short. Belliard stops it on the first hop. Flips it to Lemke for one. Over to first. Safe by a step, but they get the lead runner. Hamilton is up next. Stanton gets set to work on him. The pitch is on the way. Heads up. That pitch drilled Hamilton, and he is really hurt. He's rolling on the ground in tremendous pain. Let's take a look at the replay. Looks like it hit him right on the elbow. He gets up and shakes it off. He's still rubbing that elbow. The umpire is calling time. The trainer's out. He's still down. It doesn't look good. But he'll stay in the game. He walks slowly down to first. Sosha is up next. Pitcher Stanton set to go. Sosha gives it a ride. Justice back for it. I think it might go out. Yes, it does. It's long gone. A 3-run shot to deep right. Stanton served up some cannon fodder that time. So Sosha hits a 3-run shot, his first home run of the season, and the Dodgers add to their big lead, bounding away from the Braves, 9-2. And Sosha now with 4 runs batted in the game. 10th hit for the Dodgers. Now coming to bat for the Dodgers, Anderson. Batter ready.
All right, good afternoon, guys. Look, I know in baseball we don't have a clock. Yeah, it ain't over to the fat lady things and all that kind of stuff. But I don't see the Braves coming back. It could happen, but I doubt it. So just quickly, I want to thank Bleach Bums Gaming for coming in. The reason why I'm going to cut this short is I want to show you guys something really cool from Steve Tate for the upcoming Negro League project. So I'm going to go ahead and let this game finish out on its own really quickly. And then I got to show you these. This is amazing stuff. And then for those of you who are fans of F-ball, and specifically college F-ball, Anthony, Future Bums Gaming, put the link to his channel. I'm sure you guys are all subscribers on now. If you haven't, please subscribe. He has a broadcast coming up at 4:45 p.m. And Steve is sending me a test file that I'm going to show you guys quickly on Action PC for Negro Leagues. I don't want to go. I know that. I knew that Anthony was coming on, so I want to get this done quickly. And I'm just afraid of a big rally. I don't think it's going to happen. So let's go announce or something. For anybody that wants to know how to do this, by the way, to make a game play out at the end, all you have to do is turn off the announcer, stadium music, play save, right? And then just do this, and then minimize it, and then there, it's done. It pops right back up, and the Dodgers went 9-2. So that's it. That, for anybody that has APBA baseball, that's how you quick play a game. Bam, if it's in progress. All right, now you will have to excuse. I have a billion things, but I'll have something here for you guys to look at really quickly. First surprise is this, and I'm going to move a zip file over here with the rest of these. So this is a card, and I'll maximize it in a second, guys. It's a card, and one of a few that I'm going to show you. Steve made this. This is Josh Gibson. And let me bring it in a little bit. Feast your eyes, kids. Feast your eyes on this. Yes, yeah. The funny thing about that, Anthony, is I was an IT guy. I I was an IT manager for Penn State University. Anyhow, look, this is. I'm gonna unzip the other cards he sent me. I want you guys to see. These are just beautiful. Steve designed the template and everything, and found these awesome photos. Yeah, wow, isn't that beautiful? The great Josh Gibson. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna unzip these other ones and bring them up and show you. 'Cause this is just bloody wonderful, man. I'm telling you. And of course, let's put it on the other monitor, right? Yep. Hang on a second. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind giving IT guys nightmares. I really don't, since I was one and will never do it again. Famous last words. But you know what? I can find everything on there. Isn't that's disgusting, isn't it? All right, you guys ready? All right, so there was Josh Gibson. Here comes Cool Papa Bell. He's coming at you, man. Cool Papa Bell coming over. Bada boom, bada bing. And this is a great picture of Cool Papa. Look at that. Is that a thing of beauty or what? Huh? Bleacher Bums Gaming says, "Damn, Steve, that is impressive." Man, that is incredible. Cool Papa Bell was so fast he could turn out the light and be in bed before the darkness hit. And what was it? Satch Page one time said that Cool Papa Bell was so fast he hit a ball, and as Cool Papa Bell got into second, the ball hit him in the ass and he was out. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Who else do we have here? We can't forget. And then there's two pictures of Cool Papa. I'm just going to show this action picture. And then here's Willie Wells. Another great one. And these are just beautiful. So here's Willie Wells. Where's the bloody... There we go. There's Willie. So, impressive to say the least about it. Satch had the best stories. Yep. So, Anthony, this is for a Negro Leagues project that we're going to be doing coming up. Probably late February, maybe into March. Not sure. We don't want to rush Steve on this, but big story. Quickly, we were just looking at the available Negro League seasons for Action PC. There's only 8 of them. And while Out of the Park Baseball has all the Negro League seasons, to import these guys in Out of the Park Baseball would have been insane. So Steve, along with Big Clue, we got to give lots of love to Big Clue. So Big Clue sent Steve this huge file and resources to what are called Major League Equivalencies. So Steve is carding an Action PC Baseball, hand carding and using his the same formulas that he uses for his 5-year franchise files to create 8 teams. So it's about 200 players or so, Negro League players, and we're going to do a draft league, or enough for 8 teams, and we're going to do a draft league on here, similar to our Ned McGreevy Deadball League. So, yeah, he hasn't done. I don't know if he's done Oscar Charleston yet, but Oscar's going to be in here, and Turkey Stones, Buck Leonard, Bullet Joe Rogan, all the Negro Leagues, Martin Diego. All the great ones. We're making exceptions for Satch, Anthony. We're not going to be allowing any Negro League players that made it to the majors. So you won't see Larry Doby, Jackie Robinson, Hank Aaron, Monty Irvin, those guys. But we are going to make an exception for Satch because it's Satchel Paige, damn it. And his rookie year was 1948, toward the end of his career. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so next thing, guys, is Steve just sent me a test file that I'm going to bring up so you guys can see what this will be like in Action PC Baseball. So hang tight, and then we'll get out of here, and hopefully everybody will go over to, well, most of you will go over to Anthony's game, yeah? I'll stop in to say hello, but I don't know anything about football, F-ball there. I just cursed on my own channel. So, all right, first file tests. Let's download this bad boy. And let's put it there. All right. Now, let's see. Show in folder and copy. Just talk amongst yourselves there, gents. And I'll be with you in a minute. Yes, I will. This PC, it loves me. Well, I don't know about that. I put it through a lot of work. Baseball and seasons and paste. All right. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So, back to this. All right. So, bear in mind, gentlemen, and again, bugger it all if you don't like my icons. There we go. So, bring this up in Action PC 2023. Install the. It's just again a test file. And I have to still do the ballpark thing for our dead ball league. So, still a bit of the flu. Hopefully there will be a game tonight. I'm hoping. Oh, look in seasons folder. Idiot. There we go. All right. Oh, what's this ability? What's this file called? What's it called? I just put it in here. There it is. Let's install it. All right, and it's coming up. All right, so we have Team 1. All right, so again, certainly not complete, but let's look at Cool Papa. So there's Cool Papa Bell. Obviously, pictures aren't in yet. So again, what's important to note here, everybody, is that these numbers are not data, and I hope somebody recognizes my grammatic correctness. That data is in fact a plural. These are not data from the Dave Cook Negro Leagues seasons. These are hand done by Steve. So again, just as with the 5-year franchise files, and there's over 180 teams there. These are each hand carded. Steve doing some special sauce he's not going to tell us about, but this is brilliant. And these, and Steve has a video that talks about what these do. So to put these great players on a level playing field with major league players, because Steve's now talking about when this is done doing this all-time greats league and including these Negro League players. This major league equivalencies essentially, I guess the best term would be to extrapolate. Would be to extrapolate how they would do throughout 154 game seasons. So really looking forward to this, and I think that the baseball community, not just our sports gaming community in Action PC, but I would hope that people in the larger digital sports gaming community will take notice of these files once Steve decides that he wants to distribute these outside. What we're going to be doing here for our Negro Leagues project. This is super, super important. I think it's something that people will definitely want, and I think Dave Cook would be smart in asking Steve if he could sell this as a product. My opinion. Let's look at Willie Wells. Do we have any bio for Willie yet or anything? I don't know. Ooh, looking. There we go. Member of the $1 Million Infield, combined power hitting and speed with fine defense. So in Action PC, Dave Cook in edition 2023, right? You can go into the player's card, and you can actually, this is up to 100 characters now. So in notes about the player, you can add in some cool things. So so we have here for Dick Lundy. He's a contact hitter with well-rounded talent, some power, good speed, and a possessor of a great glove. So this is a huge project. 100 character limit on the notes area, says Steve. So he's really, really working hard on this. And I mean, just to say, I mean, what he's doing is just absolutely incredible. Pitchers thus far, no pitchers yet, but these four guys. So I don't think there's any other teams that are done, and this is just a very, very small file, just so you guys can see what Steve is up to. Yep. So that was the surprise, and I think that's a big one. So, yep, he says he loves doing research in this. He's learning a lot, and that we're going to have that card style photo for everyone too. So, once again, Steve Tate comes through, does some amazing things. We're about 8 minutes away from Anthony's broadcast. I'm going to end this in about 3 because I don't like to step on my good friend Anthony. And Anthony and I are the dead ball geeks in this sports gaming community, right? I know Ken Castro's a big dead ball fan too. But Ken Castro is 19th century. I know Big Clue, you're into it. I'll tell you what, Anthony, as far as dead ball, to me, he is like a professor. He is the actually the I shouldn't say that he and I are. He is the dead ball guy in the community. He's doing a series called Dead Ball Diaries, using the audiobook version of Lawrence Ritter's towering classic, The Glory of Their Times. I caught the one with Davy Jones, Smokey Joe Wood. He's doing more Sam Crawford, Wahoo Sam, coming up on Anthony's channel. So this is good stuff. Forever Remain 90 saying fantastic job, Steve. Oh my. Clinton Parks. Clinton Parks, you're not chopped liver. The story with Clinton Parks and Deadball, and I owe Clinton actually debt of thanks. When I first met Clinton, he was a big 1960s, and still is, big 1960s baseball fan. And you were reticent at first about Deadball, Clinton. Then you got into it, and yes, your knowledge is considerable. And so, in following your example, now I'm getting the 1960s baseball. So no, you are not Clinton, not by any, but Anthony Anthony was a dead baller before both of us, my dear friend. So no, not to knock you at all. Why do you think I call you Professor? Anyhow, guys, this will be coming up later on. I don't want Steve to hurry on this, and my God, I can't thank him enough because MV and I were trying to figure out how the hell are we even going to do this? How are we going to do this? And Steve has just jumped in, along with thank you to Big Clue, because without those major league equivalencies and Steve's hard work, beyond hard work and designing the cards, this Negro League project, um, I don't know, it wouldn't have been to the scope that I think that it's going to be now. Yep. So Bleacher Bums Gaming was deadballing before deadballing was cool. All right. Big props. All right, guys. I know Anthony's got his broadcast coming up. And so we're going to end here today just doing one game. Believe it or not, we usually end up doing triple headers in the afternoon. So a big thank you to everybody for coming in. Just real quick thank yous, and then we're gonna take off. Steve, I guess if you still want to talk on Discord, just drop me a yes, and we'll get there. So to Clinton Parks, Robbie Wartburg, Steve Tate, Bleacher Bums Gaming, and also please subscribe to Steve Tate's channel as well as Bleacher Bums Gaming. All right, Steve, excellent. Forever Remain 90. Thank you very much, my friend, Robbie Wartburg, Big Clue, and Cousin Ken Castro. And I think we got everybody. So, guys, I'm hoping I've just taken some Dayquil or whatever. Midlife Crisis comes in at the end. Don't forget about me. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do for you really quick. Don't you forget about me. There you go. How about that? A little bit of Simple Minds for you. Midlife Crisis. All right, guys. 4 minutes till Anthony's game, and to let you know what that is, it is 2021 Army versus Air Force Glory Days College F-Ball. And you guys know why I say F-Ball. So go and check it out. Forever Remain 90. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. This will conclude baseball, at least for today. Hopefully tonight in Ed McGreevy League, provided I can actually talk. All right, guys. I appreciate you one and all. I say it all the time, and I mean it. See you around the batting cage.